Hello, sweet friend. My name is Micah, and as you can see, I have a very exciting unboxing today. My Hobonichi order for 2024 just came in, and I thought I'd share that with you. I'm so excited. Unfortunately, the FedEx address label was right in front here, and if I peel off the plastic, it's gonna totally peel off the paper as well. So I'm gonna have to live with the box looking like that, but I already cut the tape so we can take a look inside. And then as always, they picked a very lovely quote here if you want to read that. Very sweet. I'm definitely gonna copy that into my journal. But then we open it up. Oh my goodness, look at all the cuties. Okay, well, I'm gonna put the box aside a little bit and then we can pull them out one by one, like so. Let's start with the freebie. It's so exciting with the blind box this year. These little baggies and the shiny, shiny silver foil. What's it gonna be? I think there are 4 designs. Oh, cute. Oh, that is so sweet. Look at that. Oh, they're tiny. They're so adorably tiny. All right, so that's the freebie I got, the little bag. And then, of course, we have the pen for this year. I love the color palette. Big fan. It's this sort of like bluish green with a brown, and then the tip this year is see-through. I don't think last year's pen was see-through at the top here, but yeah, I very much enjoy this color palette. That's fun. Okay, but now onto the goodies. As a cat lover, there were so many cats to choose from this year, so it was really hard to make decisions and stay in budget. So first up here we have the folder set with some of the artwork from Yumi Kitagishi. And I really liked her design for the cover as well. But again, there were so many good cat covers to choose from. So I decided to get the little folder set so that I at least have a little bit of her work. And these are so cute. So this one is the blue. Look at that little, oh my goodness, all these frames. That is so gorgeous and magical. This is an owl sitting on a tree reading. Oh, this is going to be so fun to just look at and see all the little details and just explore what's on there. So this is the brown background, really sweet. And then this is the black. Oh, cute. Yeah, this is going to be so fun to explore and use. So we have that. And then another accessory that I got is this A6 pencil board from the Makino line. This gorgeous dandelion, I think, illustration. Beautiful. I love botanical art like this. Yeah, that's really wonderful. Last year I bought a pencil board for my Hobonichi weeks, and I ended up not really using it that much, but I've noticed that with my A6 creative journal, I do think once it starts getting bulky that this is going to be useful to have on hand. Wonderful, wonderful. Next up, I can see a cover. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at the colors. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get that out of the plastic real quick. It is absolutely gorgeous. All the layers, all these different flowers. Yeah, I'm holding it the right way. And that fabric feeling, wow. It's so soft, and it has a little bit of tooth to it, so it does feel sturdy, like it's gonna, you know, last. I'm definitely a very tactile person, and I've decided to not put a cover on this, and I hope I won't regret that. But I just love feeling the texture of this fabric too much to, you know, put it in a cover. It is, that background color is sort of like a brown taupey. It does come off a little bit more gray on the viewfinder right now. So if you're wondering, it is both very colorful, but then also still subdued. Like it doesn't, you know, overwhelm you, but there's just something so very layered about this. Yeah, as if you're just looking into this wall of flowers. And you have the back pocket, and then the inside is, again, this sort of like bluish green. And obviously the pen of this year goes fantastic with this color setup. And then some green bookmarks. Beautiful. And then here we have a card that's about Liberty Fabrics, which is the maker of this fabric. And this is the, I think I didn't say the name, this is the Hollyhocks design. And as a cat lover, it was so hard picking this year. If you're new here, I am an illustrator and I draw a lot of cats. And I actually have a subscription service for cat-themed journal printables. I'll have that linked in the description box below. And so all these cats this year just really, yeah, were right up my alley. But when I saw these colors and these beautiful florals, I just couldn't resist getting this one over some of the cat covers. Yeah, so very gorgeous. Wow. I did tell myself that I was going to put that away for next year. We'll see if I can resist moving into this until next year. Very, very gorgeous. Again, the feel is just so nice. Okay, but there's more in the box. Let's get the sort of more standard thing out of the way. I got myself the A6 avec. Oh, fun. Oh, and let's look at the little pamphlet. I think the illustrations this year are so cute. Life is present. Look at these cuties. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that I'm gonna have multiple ones of this pamphlet so I can keep one intact, but then I can cut out some of these illustrations for my journal. Oh, that is so fun. And then they're showing you some uses of the Hobonichi, the different Hobonichi notebooks. Well, I'm gonna have fun looking into that. Oh, so cute. That is so right up my alley. Even all the color choices this year, well, one was cats, and then all the colors, that sort of minty green or seafoam green, a little bit subdued blue green, is something that I enjoy so very much. But yeah, this year I started using the Hobonichi avec for the first time as my daily creative journal. I started in July, and so this is gonna be, 2024 is gonna be the first year that I use it for the entire year. If you'd like to see what my creative journaling looks like in the Hobonichi A6, I have flip-throughs on my channel that you can check out. I love sharing what I'm up to with that, and so that's quite fun. Okay, there's two more things in the box. First up, a very last sort of addition to my order. Let's get it out of the plastic. This is the Hobonichi Weeks with a illustration by the illustrator Hiroko Kubota, and something just fell out. As you can see, it is very, very shiny, but the illustration is just so magical and whimsical. And I think I almost dismissed it because it is so shiny and so plasticky feeling. And like I said, I am a very tactile person, and I would have rather had something a little smoother, or maybe with a Liberty Fabrics cover. But then, I mean, this cat with these sparklers, and the sparklers actually shine. There's just something about the atmosphere of this illustration that I think I'm going to find very wonderful to guide me through next year. So I'm going to use this as my yearly planner. And I've already noticed that something that I want to explore next year is to bring more whimsy and enchantment into my journaling, into my life. And so I just thought this was so very fitting. Again, also with the sparklers that actually sparkle. I started buying sparkly watercolors, shimmering watercolors, something that I've not considered myself getting into, but I've just found that that is just something I want to explore and really want to emphasize next year. And so yeah, this just fit the theme, I think, and I'm so happy I got it. It is just so very sweet. And then let's see what fell out. It's just the sticky pocket that you get with your weeks, and then a little card with the illustration again, and then I'm assuming there's, yeah, some information about the illustrator. I started following her because her work is just so amazing, and yeah, it's just, again, so whimsical. I love all these animals, and with these landscapes that are both whimsical as well as maybe a little bit melancholic in a way, but not in an unpleasant way. I don't know. So yeah, that's really sweet. Oh, so fun. All right, there's one more thing in the box. I got a second Hobonichi Weeks. Let's get it out of the plastic. This is the Tomitaro Makino Hobonichi Weeks. It's very textured, almost like a canvas. I hope you can hear that. I didn't expect it to be that textured. That's fascinating. And then we have the year in sort of a silver, but kind of more like a champagne-y color, like a very warm silver. Looks beautiful with this off-white color of the weeks, and then it wraps around, turns into white. Wow, that is gorgeous. So last year, I got myself a second Hobonichi Weeks, and I used it as a project diary. I had planned on writing and illustrating a comic book, and so I started every day to just log what I had worked on, and then used the right side to put in additional research information or sketches to go along with the project. And I loved using my Hobonichi Weeks in that way. I can highly recommend that. And then at some point last year, I decided that last year wasn't the year to work on the comic, and so I needed to find a different use for my second Hobonichi Weeks that wasn't planning. And so I ended up deciding to use it as a ink sketching sketchbook in a way. So where I commit to doing a couple ink drawing studies every week. And I found that it's great because you don't have the pressure of doing a weekly study, but you can still keep track of, have I done some studies this week? Have I done something to further my skill? And I'm enjoying that so much that I'm thinking of doing the same thing next year. And I felt like this sort of delicate illustration on the front would go well with that purpose. So that's my plan for my second Hobonichi weeks, and yeah, it's just so gorgeous. Let's push this box a little bit out of the way. So I am so very, very happy with my choices. Again, if you'd like to follow along with my journaling and my ink drawing and other things that I'm up to within the journaling world, then please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you come along. I've started a series on how to do simple doodles in your journals and how to start adding some of your own artwork into your journaling. So if that's something that you're interested in, check that out. I'm hoping you're very happy with your own Hobonichi order. I certainly thought it was very hard to choose, and I'm watching all the unboxings and everything is just so very gorgeous and cute. Yeah, thanks for sharing this time with me. Until next time, happy journaling.